just let out a massive fart.
No.
Are we
That's a
unmuted?
good first impression.
Wait, are we muted?
Are we on?
Hello? Wait.
I think we're really recording, people.
Places people are alive.
Hello?
No, it's not.
Wait, what do you mean we're live?
Like, I'm...
What?
Get it.
Wait,
We're
you
doing it
mean
live.
people have been watching this?
Oh man, I feel violated.
Right?
All of my inner thoughts.
It's my sacred
Oh,
place.
my inner thoughts.
Get out of my head.
Alright. We'll go ahead. Just recap. Save us from this headache. Alright. Where we left off. The party went toe-to-toe with yet another dragon, but this time much smaller helped. The battle was pretty rough, with some cold breaths and the freezing caves. It wasn't looking terribly good, but the dragon, after suffering a severe beating, decided it's not going to die for this horde and fled. Party then quickly looted and left, with Macath in tow. She went off to do something, while the party chipped away at the ice to gather whatever loot they could out of it. Back in Waterdeep, after a few days of boat riding, Laeral Silverhand greeted them, and basically that meeting solidified a potential alliance with the Arcane Brotherhood, and Laeral Silverhand informed the party that the Purple Star was now theirs. Party then went off to do shopping with their newfound wealth, and while making their way to shops and such, they got jumped by some guys, who, after a round, realized they were out of their depth and tried to flee. Didn't get very far. The party dispatched 2 of them and then captured the other 2 and brought them back to their tavern, and then they went shopping. Upon returning, Leosin greeted them and informed the party that the Harper agents had returned, and the next council session was tomorrow. Kolth and Joshua then informed him, hey, we also have a couple of guys, and went up to go check on them, and they weren't there anymore. So, after a bit more discussing with Leosin about not being late this time, it starts around noon, and we return. So, what do you guys wish to do?
I had said that I was gonna go like 8 to 11 at the tattoo shop, so that's where I am.
Okay.
Oh, we still have time?
You have until noon, so that's when it starts.
Then Valkyria, when she woke up early to do her rounds, she still did her rounds, but then immediately ran to Babanon Roos.
Okay. To do the thing.
To do the thing.
Okay. Just mark off the gold.
All right.
So, what are the rest of y'all doing?
Do I need to roll perception?
Oh yeah, if you're making a check.
Wait,
I'm just
sorry. I'll roll
No.
the real or the fake things. Sorry, 1 second.
Josh
What
is
was
just
the
going to be
name
hanging
of
out
the
for a bit.
lady? What's the name of the lady that had hired us to find Macath?
Yeah.
Lady Laeral Silverhand.
Lyrial Silverhand? Am I just blind and I can't see it here? I can't find her name in the
Journal.
journal of names. Oh.
Well, and also, pretty sure it's like Silverhand is exactly how it's spelled, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Lariiel.
I thought there was an I.
Oh. Nope.
That is not enough.
Way
That's
off.
why it's not Lariel. It's Laryl.
Swing and a miss.
Laryl.
How do you
Valerio.
whisper to the GM?
It's
Slash
W
W
/ W space GM
or slash G.
space. I would go seek out Layrol. Because there were some other things that we had asked her to do before we had left to find Macath.
Would it?
Yeah. We asked her to help find Joshua's son.
Yeah, the tower.
I also don't know where to find her exactly.
Okay.
She's like the acting leader. I don't think queen's the correct word.
She is the current open lord of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can guess.
Oh, should we change that in the Journal of Names? Because currently that's still listed as Dagult. Neverember
Dagult. Yeah.
Is the open
Lord
lord of Waterdeep.
Neverember is no longer.
Yeah.
The
That's
open lord.
yeah. So we should delete that line.
So
Former lord of Waterdeep.
I guess.
Dorothy.
Is there anybody in the city that like does in-depth cartography?
That's probably a cartographer.
Yeah, like somebody who knows landscape a whole bunch in like across Sword Coast and whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Joshua would look for a place that looks like they know what they're talking about when it comes to like mapping out places.
Make an investigation check.
Haha, yeah, JJ's super good at these. Let's go.
Investigation?
Bam! Whoa!
Oh!
Natural 20, get wrecked, everybody!
With little issue asking Kay, where's a cartographer? They're like, yeah, there's one down the road.
Joshua's just proud that he remembered the word cartographer.
Jeff was like, oh yeah, that's that word. I'm glad
He's
it worked.
thinking like, map people. Oh, right. Cartography. He learned that word when he was like 5, and then just like, that was one of his favorite words. He just like, no, cartog, that's it, yeah. No, that's a job I'm into, yeah.
Yeah, that's Josh's block. But yeah, I mean, you can find somebody. You walk in to a very, very plain establishment. There are papers around everywhere, and a very frazzled-looking man turns and goes, "Yes."
Hi. I was wondering if you could maybe help me find a place. I don't have a ton of information on it, but like
Nobody does. Nobody ever has information on where they want.
yeah, I know.
Wow.
I know. It was like I saw it in a dream. It was weird. I just was wondering if you guys could like help me find like if it rang any bells. You know, somebody probably came by. Honestly, if this is probably the first place they'd ask. Someone probably came by or asking about it, but I just want to try.
All right, fine. Explain.
So I had explained the weird dream I had in the tower and like the town and the kind of surrounding. I'm pretty sure it was like woods, right? Like woods around it.
Yeah, woods.
With the town, and just kind of like try. Well, I mean, I
view
would.
of a small village.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't throw the
Or-
dragon part in because I feel like that might not be necessarily geographical information. Actually, Joshua would totally throw the dragon because he's an idiot and it's irrelevant information.
Yeah, when you
I would
mentioned that-
recant like a lot of the dream to him as best as I could remember, and like a lot of just stupid details that make no difference whatsoever to finding the location end up in there.
He's sitting there thinking, and he starts like pulling down papers with large maps across them, and he's looking around on it, rolls it up, pulls out another one, and he searches for. How long are you going to wait for him?
Joshua, is there a chair? Oh, I should have grabbed the chair.
There's not a chair.
I'm pretty sure you have it in your pocket.
No,
you
because
didn't-
it's in the regular bag of holding, not my bag of holding.
No, because it's the size of a grape. Why would we, or a D20? Why would we need?
Well, I didn't have the chair last time I checked.
Because you were mad that we kept making it go big and small, and I thought you took it from us.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I don't.
No,
JJ doesn't
no,
remember that.
I don't
Six
think that
doesn't
he
remember.
did.
I don't think that was. Joshua would
We
not
took
be
it
seeing
into
that.
our room.
Yeah, it's in your guys' possession. It's in the girls' possession, if anything.
Never mind then.
Like most likely you have it.
Speaking of, I throw out the chair and I start reading that letter.
I'm gonna take my last dart and start just kind of like throwing it against, like, kind of up in the air and then like catching it and just kind of like playing with it while I'm sitting there, just trying to entertain myself. Probably about after like an hour and a half, he'd be like,
He would know. He would tell you where he thinks it is. Austin does not know, actually.
okay, that's fine. I will accept in DM DM promised information later.
I mean,
That's
I can
fine.
tell you the name of it, but I don't know its location. to you
Okay,
guys.
okay, but you don't know a location on the map. But
Yeah.
you-
He goes, that sounds like Mount Hlim.
is that HLEM?
Hlim.
Okay,
Sounds like
in the region of the Sword Coast.
roughly.
Now, I would Google it, but I am a little worried about spoilers, so I'm gonna try not to do that.
Don't spoil it, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would Google like Mount Plum and then see if anything like where pops up, but I don't. Yeah, exactly. It's like this is where all this crazy stuff happens. Yeah, so I'm gonna not do that. But yeah, okay. Mount HLIM is that?
Oh,
is that-
I found it. It is this mountainous section. Let me re-find it. It's up in the Gray Peak Mountains.
Do we have a map with it like in the party?
Not of the entire Sword Coast.
Okay.
No.
Joshua is going to purchase a nice big map.
Uh,
I mean, maybe.
I don't think it was the Great Peaks. It was far, but I don't think it was Great Peaks.
Well, no matter the case, Joshua's gonna like
Never mind. I'll check later.
thank him for his time. Ask how much a nice, easy to read map is that has like good landmarks.
Oh yeah, it
One
was the
that's
Great
not-
Peak Mountains. That's
Not
where you
one that's super small.
We were so close, guys.
I know, right?
Oh my
Incidentally,
gosh.
we were so very close.
Like, do you want of just the Sword Coast or of?
I'm gonna say, yeah, let's keep it because, like, I figure the Sword Coast map will be a little bit more detailed than just like the Faerun map, right?
Ah, oh, no.
Yeah, we're not going to Thay anytime soon, I don't think, right? So, right?
What's wrong with Faye?
All
What's
I
wrong
know
with
is
Thay?
Thay has dead
Do you
people there.
want to go back to Thay?
I don't want to
No.
go to Thay necessarily.
I don't
Yeah.
want to go to Thay, but what's wrong with Thay, huh?
What
I
is
know
wrong
what's
with
wrong
Thay? I think you know what's wrong with Thay. You know exactly what's wrong with that place. Your
Right.
current state of being is what's wrong with that place.
What'd you say the name of the place was?
Mount Lim
yeah.
in the Grey Peak Mountains.
And he
Gray
pulls
Peak?
a large
Peak.
roll, and it like it goes from the sea of moving ice all the way down. God, what was it?
It's real big.
Yeah, it's a tall map that goes well down to the southern edge near the Shining Sea.
But does it fit in a bag of holding?
And it's not like a huge map. It's just it rolls out really, really far.
Okay, cool. How much for the map?
This one, it's quite detailed. How about 3 gold?
I had him 3 gold and 5 silver for his time, unless he thinks. I figure that's about what I would pay somebody for an hour and a half's work of doing lots of research. I don't know. Joshua doesn't know.
He was just searching through areas I knew. He
Yeah,
was just
so
like,
hands of 5 silver on top of it.
here's- and just kind of cups his hand out and goes, "Thank you. Any other place you need me to find?"
No, I think I'm good. I might come back later. And I will remember the name of the shop, whatever it may be. DM, have no pressure to make up a name right now, but it's just going to be the cartographer place. If I, yes, exactly. And I will I will have him before I leave. I will have him mark on the map, unless it already is marked already, where Mount Lim is on my map. Put like a little pinpoint or something.
There's the Grey Peak Mountains, and it is on the southern edge of it.
Right. So he just puts I just put a little mark in there with like a pen or something.
Quill and just.
Thank you so much. You're a really great help. Cool. And then I'm gonna go back to the tavern and wait for the time to pass.
Okay. Kolth. Okay. And Valkyria, after you do your thing, anything else you want to do in particular? Maybe.
Hello?
If
Wait,
there is,
what?
asked if there's anything you wanted to do after you did your thing.
She went. She told him. No, there's nothing specific. I would have went back to the shop. Went back to the inn and just. Actually, I take that back. I would have gone and hung out outside of wherever the meeting was going to be.
Okay. So after
Waiting
everything
for them.
said and done, we'll go ahead and jump ahead to it. So, do you guys arrive on time this time?
Yes.
Early even.
Oh.
We are ready.
Okay.
And I'm actually in like my where is it? Where is it?
Our fancy clothes we bought.
Yeah. The nice
Oh, that.
the Harper Garb? I don't know.
Not really. They're
Not really.
agents.
They're spies. So.
I'm in
They
my
all wear
I'm in my
tuxedos.
I'm in my plain clothes, not my traveler's clothes. Which incidentally means I'm also out of my leather armor. So I will.
Imagine needing armor for AC.
Damn, what a bunch
This
of
message brought to you by Monk Gang.
Vulcan barbarian.
I'll use the stylist crown to make my hair look like very nice and presentable, and I'll put on my fancy or regular clothes too. Fancy regular clothes.
Joshua loses track
Fancy.
of time and shows up 10 minutes late.
But I'm still gonna like strap the shield of like the Bahamut shield to my back, and like still even with my regular stuff,
Oh,
I
wait,
still
no.
have my other stuff. I just
People
won't
are
have
still
my
here.
armor on.
Right? People are at the tavern, right? Okay, then I was gonna leave with you. Okay, then I'll leave with you guys then. Never mind. If he was left alone, he'd show up 10 minutes late. I show up in the same clothes I usually wear, which is like pretty gross, but
Same clothes that have never been washed since you've started.
they have been washed occasionally. When we had like a few days to do
They
nothing.
haven't been washed since you've gotten back.
Yeah.
They
We got
probably
back
said
yesterday.
that the first
We
time.
definitely have not done that. Yeah.
They just
I
lapped
hear
it
it's
up.
nice this time of year.
Valkyria feels naked without the gavel.
And without your hooks.
Why did I leave the hooks behind?
Did you not leave the? I thought you upgraded them as well. No, you didn't. You just the hammer. Okay.
I just the hammer.
So-
Yeah, she's got her hooks.
So you guys make your way to where it was last time. Even after, as you guys were walking, Leosin catches you guys and goes, "Oh, good," and walks with you guys and guides you where you need to go. And you guys pass through the castle ward and eventually arrive to the Lord's palace, where I presume everybody enters. And he continues. He guides you to the same room that you guys went to last time. Two guards outside. They open it, and he gestures you in.
I'll step inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, and then we'll pause, look at each other, and then do it again.
And you guys
Wow.
enter, and now the council table has rearranged a little bit. Yeah, it's on the ceiling. Laurel is now in the middle at the head of the table. She's just standing
She's
on the table.
clipping through the table.
And next to her is on one side is Lord de Gault and another face you don't recognize. But next to on the other side of Lady Laurel Silverhand is Bernice.
Oh,
Which one's Bernice again?
from the. That's from the. She's from the place that we started. Okay.
Oh.
I was like, I don't recognize it either, Brando. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
enter, and once you guys kind of find a place to actually sit down now instead of just standing up near the edge of the room. Once you guys find your seat, the discussions begin as they talk amongst each other of just like, hey, we should go ahead and continue prepping and gathering forces here, and pointing to a map in the middle. And after a little bit of just quick one person talking to another, they address you guys, and Lady Laurel Silverhand goes, I'm glad you guys have returned successfully. I know I met you at the dock, but it's always good to see that you guys are here again. We didn't scare you too much the first time, it seems, or they didn't scare you. As she kind of nods to Never Ember next to her. And he is, and he's just kind of sitting there.
I'm constantly just like eyeing him. I'm not like mean mugging him.
Yeah.
I'm not mean mugging him. I'm just like staring at him.
Vulture's like, speak
With,
for
like,
I was just
yourself.
about to say I'm giving the Samuel look to him.
Yeah,
The whole-
Joshua's just giving him like the just open mouth, like bored out of his mind, just like 1,000-yard stare into his soul. Ah. No, he's just like really bored in the meeting, and it's almost like I'm looking right past him, but I'm definitely staring right at him.
And he kind of acknowledges that you're staring at him, and he kind of glares at you a little bit, but continues listening.
As soon as I see it, I just give him like the little like the sup little head nod, you know, the little like sup, hey. Ew, gross. No,
Yeah.
I know where my hands have been.
Ugh.
Not in my mouth, that's for sure.
Then Laryl goes, but you guys did bring back Macath and all of her research, and the Arcane Brotherhood is quite pleased with that, so now we have potential allies there, should we decide to do so. Then you guys created that, and you have my thanks for that. Now,
You're welcome.
a light bow.
now
That-
on to the Harpers, as she kind of
Joshua just when they acknowledge Joshua, he just lets out like a little burp.
And then he goes, and Amelia, your agents had captured or brought back this individual. She goes, yes, my agents said that he was hiding in a tomb, and he was already dead when they arrived. Some Yuan-Ti had apparently made home there. That's unfortunate. Well, and she looks over to Onthar and Delan and goes, do you have people who can potentially communicate with the dead? Delan says, kind of messes with the natural order of things, but I'm sure I can find somebody. And Onthar goes, we definitely have somebody. If Mr. Green here can't. And Delan just kind of glares at him slightly, but Amelia goes, good. Then anything else that needs to be discussed? And Delan goes, yes, we need to discuss the attacks that have been happening in the Misty Forest lately. And High Priest Everest goes, we haven't had any issues since I've had my people began changing up their patrols and keeping double patrols. Delan goes, but I hear tales of an attack, and goes, no, my people are fine. Delan just kind of bows and leans back into his chair. And Leo goes,
Insight check. Can I do that? Yeah.
are you inciting Yevris?
Yeah, to see if his people are fine. For real.
Okay, make an insight check.
Yeah. Let's do this. Bam. Josh will believe him.
I guess I would want to do some insight checking as well, just to see if that connects with some things that I've learned recently.
Yeah, you can try.
Okay.
That means it's not.
And the left one's the better one regardless. None of you guys seem to think that he is blatantly lying. He seems to definitely believe that his people are okay.
Okay.
As that kind of discussion wears down, Lady Silverhand goes, and now my guest would like to speak. And Bernice kind of goes, I know I'm not of any nobility, but I do have friends that are, and they can't exactly be a part of this discussion, but I can certainly bring some people to discuss them. But I can't bring everybody here, of course. That would defeat having to bring. I would just bring them. I can bring 6 people. If any choosing, you guys decide. And at that point, there's just kind of an immediate argument of just like, no, I should go and deal with these people. I have the best interest at heart. No, I should go. I have the best interest. 6 people.
I'm gonna slowly just kind of raise my hand like I'm in school.
And Lady Silverhand, who's just sitting here listening to the bickering, sees you and just like waves her hand, and a loud clap of thunder emanates in the room. Silence. She goes,
Wizards.
Joshua just like steps back a little bit, like, whoa, whoa.
do you have something to add, miss?
I mean, yeah, I'll go. Everyone seems to be fighting a lot over this, and the fighting kind of makes me kind of nervous. And so I think that we should just kind of come together. And if you guys can't agree on who to send someone who's not
Neutral
biased.
party. Yeah.
Once you do that, immediate discussion goes, yeah, they're not affiliated with me. They're not affiliated with me. They're not affiliated with them. And then Remy kind of goes, but one of the party members is affiliated with me.
Does
I
that
can-
make things complicated?
Yeah.
I cannot, in good conscience, send her with Harper ideals in mind. So if you go, you must be an individual. You must be with this group of yours, not with us.
Oh, that's what we're discussing.
That's what we're
Yeah.
discussing.
Arthur can't be going as a Harper. She has to go as Arthur. That's a good idea. We could
You go, oh, yeah,
each work for you guys.
Silverhand.
Joshua likes
At
the
this
idea.
point, Valkyria nudges Joshua.
Yep.
Do we get to go kill someone?
I mean, I hope so.
Lady Silverhand goes, neutrality makes life easy, as you guys have the best knowledge about the main threats that have occurred. Well, yes, we have agents that are looking into many things. Not very many of them come back, but you've come back from many. So being affiliated as only yourselves offers the best chance of creating a good agreement. Unless, of course, that is you guys wish to affiliate yourself with members here. But there's only 5 of you, and there's 10 of us.
Well, the question I have. Well, the question I have is, what assurance do I need to give you that I will be going as myself and not as a Harper?
I mean, they didn't ask for
Didn't
assurance. They
your
just
word
said you
be
got to
your
do
bond?
it.
Well, yeah,
Rebellious
but
says, there's no word. Just, I cannot in good conscience do that. Be Arthur.
so
If you go as a Harper, I fear an imbalance may happen here. And some people might get a little frustrated. As she looks over at Conrad.
Is that the dwarf?
Yeah, the dwarf who was heckling you guys.
Valkyria just stares at him with the stare again.
So everyone here would just be satisfied with me giving my word that I'm going as myself and not as a member of the Harpers.
Conrad speaks up and goes, I mean, I'm not terribly happy about it, but I don't have much of a choice in the matter.
No, you
There's
don't.
one extra party member. You could send someone.
Can I go?
If you're-
And Bernice goes,
Who said that?
Conrad,
Conrad probably.
dwarf.
Valkyria throws up in her mouth a little bit.
Well, Conrad, if you go, then everyone's going to want to take one of their people to go as well.
But I was
That's
offered a
what-
spot.
And can you go as yourself and not representing your group?
Yes. I certainly
I don't
I
believe
mean,
you.
you're not really one in a position to be laughing, Artemis, because you're also affiliated.
Well, I own up to it, and I'm willing to own up to that. It's just it's
Or you guys could both stay behind and we'll find 2 other people to go with us.
Valkyria nudges Joshua again. Oh, I really hope he doesn't come.
And
Can I hear them?
yeah, you guys aren't far away from.
Okay, I'm gonna look at her and be like, remember, this is about us coming together and working as a team, even if we don't like each other. We're on this together.
Lady Silverhand goes, I have a better member if you guys need to bring another person. Bernice goes, another person isn't necessarily needed, but if you wish to keep things a little balanced. Silverhand looks over at Neverember, and Neverember looks over at his guest and goes, feel like going? She goes, well, I certainly can. And everybody goes, and what does she represent? And they just entirely ignore them and go, we
Represent the lollipop? Oh, wait, sorry, what?
He goes, I think bringing this individual will keep everything balanced, and they can make sure that you, Arthur, keep to your word as well.
okay.
And
Who
this
is it?
woman is I didn't describe her, but she is a tiefling woman as well.
Okay.
I trust this one.
She does not have horns. You only tell that
I retract that previous statement.
you can only tell that she's a tiefling because she has reddish skin, and when she stood up, you could see her tail.
Oh, she's a tailed one.
And he goes,
I
all
don't
right.
trust this one.
Bernice goes, do we wish to leave for this now, or do we need to wait? Because if you guys wish to wait, I will just have to give you the location, and I will head that way now.
I mean,
I mean-
to wait. I'd like to wait and finish my tattoo.
I need to wait for my hammer.
I will bring you back. A couple days. I will assure you the passage will be as safe as possible.
Safest, but I need my hammer. That's my primary weapon.
You want to use my fart sword? Not the cool one, the other one.
I don't know.
Flatulence is cool, by the way. It's just, not windbreaker.
Goes. Silverhand goes, well, you guys can discuss this. I say the session is completed. And she waves her hand at another crack of thunder, and everybody kind of gets standing up and discussing.
Yeah, stop it.
And a few people
I
begin
need to learn to do that one. Wait, I have Domaturgy. Can't I do something like that?
You can make all the doors slam.
I think I can make.
Can't you make
noise.
the sound of your clap 3 times as loud or something?
I'm gonna have to look at it again.
Oh, it's just voices. Okay.
Yeah, it's voice. Yeah.
Bernice goes, I will be waiting outside. once you guys have decided. Though, please inform me soon, because if I'm not informed within the next hour, I'm going to have to just assume that you guys are going today. She bows and walks out.
Oh,
Is
I
that the
could
end of the-
totally wave my
that-
finger and do a rumble of thunder. And
Okay,
let's
so
go this
is that
way.
the
And I
end
use
of the
Thaumaturgy
meeting?
and I do thunder and point the direction that we need
Oh.
to do.
Okay. Was that the end of the meeting then?
Yeah, everybody's kind of walking
Okay.
away. And as you guys are kind of still sitting here discussing, the land walks up to you and goes, "May I discuss some things with you all?" The land,
The
Winterhound? The Imo Enclave representative.
Yeah,
the
sure.
one who's going to be going with us.
No, that is a different
Oh
person.
no.
That is
Okay, sorry.
a
My
different
bad.
lady. That was the guest of
What?
What's on your
So
mind?
anyway,
Let's talk.
sure.
I think some privacy might be needed. So, do you have someone in particular?
Yeah, there's a place
Right.
called the Stinky Starfish.
No, the purple starfish.
That's the one. Yeah, so that's kind of ours. So you can just meet us there.
I will make my way there. And please meet me quickly. And he leaves. And the tiefling lady that was assigned to go with you is just kind of standing there, picking at her teeth, cleaning her nails.
So
Howard?
I go up to her. Well, I go up to her and I say, "How do you have anything that would be requiring us to stay a day?"
Nope.
Okay.
Can,
Right. But I was just wanting to make sure that we were all on the same page with it. So, for our group, Val and Ayana are saying that they want to stay.
It would be nice. I can't remember.
9 hours. I could leave tomorrow.
Yeah, she Meredith would keep track.
Just
It's a long freaking tattoo.
I
and it
mean,
keeps
yeah.
getting pushed back.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, you've definitely been very incentivized to, like, this is it.
I can't remember how long he said he was going to take with it.
I think with everything total, it would probably take about 5 days.
Mine was 5 days?
Yes.
I could have swore it was less than that.
It was 2 days for just the increase by +1, but it was 3 days for
For the fire.
So total of 5 days.
Joshua thinks we should probably leave sooner than later, but I don't necessarily want to wait 5 days. I think
I'm
like
not waiting
2
5
or
days either.
2 or 3 days is probably like the limit for. Yeah.
Well, if
Oh,
I can just get to the
Zachary.
tattoo shop, then
Yeah, like
I can
you
leave
can.
tomorrow.
You like. Ayana's good.
Okay,
Shut-
bye guys. No, I'm
I'm-
bold.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
She looks like a bundle of fun.
90.
Yeah. She is.
She is.
If you consider shooting your teammates with firebolts, bundles of fun. Yeah.
It was one time, okay?
It was one time during a friggin' boss fight right after I healed, and you did exactly the healing potion amount of
I'm
damage. I was
sorry.
so mad about it.
Best healer ever, guys.
So are you saying that the hammer would be ready
In
if
5
I
days.
just no
The plus
hold on.
one.
Oh,
The plus one
Oh.
I could have like the next morning, or it would be even later that day. I don't remember what time of day or anything on stuff.
You gave it to him for the +1 last night, and he would have worked on it, so it'd probably be late the next day.
Okay.
Is there anything else anybody needs to do in the city other than Ayana needs the tattoo and Belle is
No,
getting the hammer?
Oh.
probably get some more arrows.
I mean, okay, but
Oh,
that's
speaking
easy.
of which,
If tomorrow, well, we can leave like late tomorrow. We can leave like late tomorrow, but is it worth it to leave at night compared to just waiting until the morning and going?
hold on, Jackie. You drinking any more?
Ayana just needs the rest of today, is what she had said.
Right, yeah, but we're saying like, well, do you have 9 hours?
Do
still
you? Yeah, but if I pay her
tonight?
extra, she can finish it today.
Okay.
If you guys really want to leave the next morning that bad, then
No, we're
I
saying
have the short sword, but
we're saying like we can wait tomorrow, right? And then leave then the day after that is what I think you're saying, or is that yeah.
we're in the afternoon of the day, the 95th day.
Yeah, so we're saying leave the
So I've
7th,
talked about
leave
leaving the
97th.
morning of the 97th day.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
That would be
Okay,
awesome
would
because
you
the
guys-
Warhammer would be +2 at least.
Yeah.
Would you guys have said this before I ran off? Because I would like to be part
Nope,
of it.
No,
Then
you
never
were
mind, I'm done.
no.
like
All
you
right.
ran off. I
Well-
mean,
We'll let you.
Okay, that's fine.
Someone go. Yeah, easily enough.
But you wouldn't because you're going back to the star, so it's okay.
yeah.
Council.
for one. For
yeah.
two.
No, but I'm saying I would have liked to be there for that, but I thought we were leaving tomorrow. And
Right.
you guys were like, after I left, you're
Well,
like, no, we'll just
yeah.
wait an extra day, even though we could finish all our shopping today.
We can't finish all our
Can't
shopping
finish today. I can't
That's
get
the
my
thing.
hammer
The
back.
hammer-
until
You can't get
tomorrow
your
night.
hammer. Isn't your hammer getting the flames as well, or is that
No,
your long
it-
sword?
well,
They're separate things, right?
Yeah,
if
it's
they
one and
then
hold
the other.
off, I'll only do
Never
the
mind.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that would take 5 days. Like that's gonna.
I'm
take
not waiting 5 days. I'll
forever.
wait 3 days the next time we come to town.
I
and
thought
put
both
flames.
enchantments were happening on the hammer, so I'm like, we're not waiting either way.
They are happening on
where
the
it's
same
mistake.
weapon, but they're separate enchantments.
Okay.
One
takes
gets
2
done,
days.
then
Let's
the
go.
other. Wait, what?
So we agreed, right? We're gonna leave on the 97th day, whatever that happens to be in game. And we should tell Ayana that we've updated our plans since she ran off 5 seconds ago.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, does Bernice want to stay at the inn or should they live in town? I guess.
What did you just say? Did you say a fortnight?
Definitely not waiting a
fortnight
fortnight.
is
Fortnight's
2
14
weeks.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, a fortnight is
A
2
fortnight
days,
is 2
and
weeks.
usually in this world they refer to things in 10 days. By the way.
Yeah, it's a 10-day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
We don't do
once you
fortnights
tell
here. We do
Bernice
10
she
days.
goes, okay,
What's a fortnight? What is
then you
this?
guys will be responsible for getting yourselves there.
Is this really cringy game 12-year-olds play that I also occasionally play? I'm not gonna say it's not cringy to. I'm saying it's a cringy game 12-year-olds play, and occasionally me too. So I'm cringy, okay?
Bernice goes, are you sure you don't want today? I can get you guys back quickly.
How quickly is quickly?
I can get you there and back within about 4 or 5 days. It's a bit of a journey, but I have waited.
What is the mission again?
Are we expecting to fight?
Yes.
I thought it was
If I have
just
to
a.
kill someone, I'm bringing my hammer. If I don't have to kill someone, I'll be
Yeah,
okay.
I thought that we were just going there to have a discussion.
I mean,
And the intention is a very safe passage
Oh, well then yeah.
to the Nether Mountains.
So if we're expecting if it's supposed to be safe, then I feel like that
I
it
don't know
would
the
I'm
exact
looking, I
location,
can't
but
find
roughly
him.
like 600 miles away.
I don't know, guys. Generally, discussions in my line of work end up with like a hammer to the kneecaps, or like I don't know. There's bad stuff that happens. That's
You
not.
guys needn't worry about fighting anybody. And if you guys try, I cannot guarantee your safety in the process.
I'm.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, I see it. It's northeast. Northeast. It's on the other side of the high forest.
I'm just saying. I don't. I don't know. Negotiations, sure, like they happen and everything's fine, but like generally from where I'm from, if somebody says like, "Hey, we need to like have some negotiations about stuff," it usually means somebody's about to get beat up.
Oh well, but this is Bernice. Bernice is cool. Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not saying it's always going to happen. I'm just saying like it's not off the table. Like, I'm just saying like, that's.
My associates. I'm not going to go into detail.
I feel like we should
That
know
well,
about stuff if we're gonna be going.
I
I'm,
think that we.
I'm going to maintain their names. They will introduce themselves. Names have power,
I don't.
after all.
Huh.
We should go visit a tree ant. It's the grandfather tree. Let's do it.
So okay,
Grandpappy.
so Val, do you think it would be okay for us
I'll use my
to
long
leave
sword as my
tomorrow?
offhand, and we can leave in the morning.
Okay.
There is no warning. It is within the hour.
Oh well.
Well, I could still do that, but we don't have Ayana.
Just said no.
She just said no. Well, but she just said no.
Somebody go get Ayana and pull her out of there, because
You guys can make your way there on your own, but I can only offer this now.
all right. Well, then let's go get Ayana, I guess, and get
Meet
the
me at
showboat on the road.
You have until sunset. Meet me at the north gate. At this point, like 1 or 2. You have until sunset. Meet me at the north gate. She leaves.
Courier.
The tiefling goes, well, where are we going now?
The
Wait,
inn
that
formerly
wasn't the
known as the
tiefling?
Purple Star.
I'm so confused today.
Pretty-
All right,
There's
let's
a lot
just
of people.
continue.
Names
Well,
are
Uh,
names are hard. Names are hard.
I was like, this is one pushy tiefling. I don't like it. And then it wasn't even a tiefling,
Brando, when in doubt, just run away and get a tattoo.
right?
um.
Why don't we let her just keep getting the tattoo until we pull her away?
I
She likes
mean,
to talk to people. I mean, she is a talker. She's talking.
talk. That's all she
Yeah,
does.
You
that's
guys
true.
go
I love
talk
that.
to your little green friend, and I'll go pick up your other green friend.
How many green friends do we have? What the hell's going on?
I just need to know where
just
where is your friend at.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be the Green Star. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Okay. I was gonna let you go talk to the man. In any case.
I don't know anything, dude.
The tattoo
Yeah, we know it.
place?
Tattoo.
Last
Two of
name
you
is
have gotten
Ruse.
tattoos.
That's Tattoos by Roos is the name of her shop in.
That'll make it easy. Hey, we know the last name. Found it.
You know the last name, you know everything.
She goes, so, you guys going to this inn, and I go pick up your friend, or the other way around?
I forgot
I
I
think-
said I hate weather.
I think that should be reasonable.
I hate weather.
Excellent. I'll meet you there.
All right.
She begins leaving.
Just tell me at what point I would come in.
Yeah,
To the end.
So-
Wait, so who's getting Iona?
the teaching lady.
Okay, all right. I just figured I'd ask that once we're done with conversation because I don't know what's going on. I mean, I was planning on being the one to go, and then I just got confused.
We'll look like Christmas walking back together.
Oh my
Christmas
gosh!
doesn't exist in this universe.
Now it does.
It exists in Ayana's head. She's like, I thought of this thing called Christmas. DM, what would you say? Would you say that I got 1 hour out of this?
Yeah, just to make math easy.
And then you only have an 8-hour day left when you go back.
Yep, that's true.
So, you guys make your way back to the inn formerly known as the Purple Star. That's enough. And enter, and Delan is just kind of, he's not sitting at a table, he's just kind of standing, kind of kicking at the floor a little bit, just waiting on you guys. Not a huge fan of chairs, as he just looks over at the tables and chairs.
Wait, he's not
You-
a fan of
You're
chairs?
not a fan of chairs?
What does that even mean? Do you want to stand? Want to
I'm
lay
fine with
down?
Standing, laying, those are two things I tend to do.
I mean, stand, I guess. There's no beds. Wait, who's got the comfy chair?
I do. It's mine.
But why don't we offer
And
it
I
to our
toss it
guest?
out and I sit in it.
Wow, wow! I'll arm wrestle you for it.
Nope. I
But
don't
I
take
have-
bets that I know I would lose.
I'll pick you up and put you on the floor if you want me to.
No, don't.
But I have
Joshua just grabs, does like the underarm thing and just lifts her out
Nope,
and then
nope,
sits
nope,
down in
nope,
the chair.
Nope. I hold onto the chair.
Yeah, so athletics versus acrobatics. Yeah, definitely acrobatics.
So do I have to roll athletics or just do I have to roll acrobatics?
You have to roll.
Okay. Get ready for my fate point to be used, boys.
Just to sit in the chair.
Don't
Oh,
even need it.
no.
I just
Ah!
put her over my shoulders and I sit down and I'm just like, see?
Wait. I'm sitting.
You're like
sitting
currently
on
like
your
draped
shoulders
over
now?
my no, you're just currently
Oh.
like draped over my shoulder.
He's like Spider-Man
Eh.
carrying you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just zit,
Oh,
and I put you down just nice and gently.
Okay.
where?
Just on the floor. What
Oh,
do you think?
I thought.
On the
No.
ceiling. What? Where?
No, I do not know.
You're right. You're right. I'm gonna turn no clip on, and then I'm just gonna yeet you through the wall.
My agents in the Misty Forest has sent word that there have been numerous raids occurring, and High Priest Jeffers has fortified their position, but that was until a dragon attacked the forest. Yes, a dragon.
What kind? Look, yeah, I was gonna say what kind of dragon. Big dragon?
Say
Does it
it's
really matter? It's a bad
I mean-
dragon if it's attacking.
Every time.
What color is it?
How big is it?
green.
Oh, I'm not even there. Wait, are we there yet?
Not yet.
No.
Tosses a moon to poison. What?
Are we there yet?
Now,
No.
I-
Are you there yet? No. Are you there yet? No.
I'm worried about this as the reports have gotten steadily increased, and the last place heard that was attacked was Altant. And as that's where High Priest Jeffers is from, I worry for it.
Oh, I take out the map. Put it on the table.
Where is this place?
How far spread has this rating been?
It's across the entire Misty Forest. Altant was the most recent. No, my reports say that the casualties, while numerous, there's still a majority of survivors. The same cannot be said for the other settlements that they've raided. The other settlements, the dragon hunted every last person.
Where is the Misty Forest?
Yeah.
Southeast.
Away from the coast.
Right.
You guys would have passed it along the way.
Yeah, because we have to go past it, and then it's north. It's like kind of right before the marsh, right?
It's east of Daggerford, where you picked up
Oh, okay.
Jamna and Asbarja.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
if
okay, right there. That's why I wasn't. Okay. But
So-
we
you guys are free to explore it as you see fit, I'm concerned about it.
Of course, we should go.
Certainly, I will keep my tabs there.
Hey, can somebody send me the link to the map that you guys are all looking at?
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
Yes.
Well, just send me the link.
Oh, this is a website. This is
There
really
you
good.
go.
Go to the website I sent. It's good.
I will keep tabs on it, and should you return to Waterdeep when nearby, I will find you. If you guys go there, we should look in your investigation.
Thanks. Okay, so we are Waterdeep.
So
It's down there.
Which is the very-
Daggerford, the forest to the right of Daggerford
Yeah, I see
is
the
the
Misty Forest.
Misty Forest.
Right. Wait,
And you'd also be
wait,
going.
where are the Nether Mountains?
Or we
The-
just
it's so that river that's up on the north side of the Misty Forest.
Yeah.
Follow that river north. Just keep following it completely.
Is that the star? Wait, no, that's the star. Oh, okay. I see.
well,
Okay.
alternatively we could go with Bernice like we said and then just get passage once we're done.
No, I'm not fighting that dragon
not
until I
there.
have my flames.
Oh,
Not there
that's
yet.
true.
Are we there yet, Austin?
At this point, you would have walked in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
we
what
can't.
if we just get out where we need to go with Bernice and then we teleport back? We have that scroll that brings
That's
us right
true.
back here to Waterdeep.
That
Just
gives
saying.
us. Well, but then how do we get? So we go there, we teleport back, and then we start heading back the same way again. It kind of sucks.
No, I
Aren't we
think
going
I mean
northeast
she'd
for?
be taking us along that road that's north.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
so
think
it would cut a
she
lot of
wasn't
time out.
Wait, okay. Where do we have to head for with her?
to the Nether Mountains.
We're going to the Nether
Oh, okay,
Mountains.
so we go with her to the Nether Mountains, and we
Then
have to go
come
check
back
out
to
the
Waterdeep.
And
Misty
then we
Forest
teleport
down,
back to Waterdeep
and then go
so
through
that
the river.
Val can get her hammer.
Got it. Okay.
And then we go over after.
Um.
I don't think it'll be done if we're waiting.
No, we're
No,
gonna be
it'll
in the
be
Nether Mountains for about
for a
4 to
few
5
days.
days.
No,
Yeah.
she said we would be
So-
back here in 4 to 5 days. That's including travel time.
Well, if it's including travel time, then that's
If
Well-
we're cutting time out to not by teleporting and not traveling, then we're going to be back earlier.
yeah. But then it'll at least have +2.
It'll at
Uh,
least
so-
have +2. Also, if we came back, if we still did that to where we teleported back and had to wait, we'd have to wait maybe one more day for the hammer, and then that could be the day that
Not necessarily, because if
that
it takes,
she finishes her tattoo.
I figured it would be 2 days there, 2 days back. Is kind of what I was assuming it was going to be, right? Or like roughly. Well, but that if you do 4 to 5 days, but that's the thing, right? Going there and back in 4 to 5 days. Is she teleporting us there?
No, she
Nobody
just said
asked.
she had safe passage.
Yeah. So if we don't teleport, if Josh was thinking if we're not teleporting there, and we're gonna be back here in 5 days, that means 2 there, 2 back, and a day there.
Oh, then we could teleport to the Misty Forest.
I
Well,
think
but we
it takes us here, doesn't it?
yeah, it only teleports here. It's a. Oh well,
it teleports anywhere.
yeah, but we haven't really been to the Yeah, and I don't think she's necessarily been inside the Misty Forest or whatever we have
Well,
to go.
we've been
We can get
we've
close,
been
right?
right
In a
next
past
to
life,
it,
I
though,
was.
on the
We
trade
can go.
route.
We can get there. We can get close, right?
You
That's
can get to Daggerford potentially, because you guys have all been there.
we've been to Daggerford, yeah.
Well, and we've all been along that trade route.
You can, but there's
Right.
Do you want to risk it
JJ
going wrong?
JJ wants to minimize the risk there.
Okay, but
I
on
feel
the
like
trade
Colt would want to
there's the-
minimize the risk too if you're pushing for us to go.
route, didn't we take that trade route to Daggerford?
We did, yes.
yeah, Daggerford is along the trade route.
We could
So-
take the trade way. We could teleport somewhere along the trade way.
That's
But
what I
it's
was
less
saying.
of
Like,
It's a less of a concrete place though,
mm,
which still kind of
Well, she technically didn't see casually the Misty Forest. It's not like it's right there. It's miles. So
yeah. So it's probably one tier down. Is what I would assume
it's
at least.
heard of.
I say we just we figure this out later.
Yeah, on
Like
the road. Let's get going.
we don't have to worry about like dealing with it tonight because this is all after we're done with whatever we're doing. So we can just figure out whatever we're doing and then kind of plan on the fly there.
you're getting so much smarter, Joshua.
I might not be smart, but I'm not dumb, you know? Like I'm not an idiot.
Maybe an idiot, but I'm not stupid.
Exactly. That's it.
I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
And the man goes, "Is there any other potential questions that I may fill you in on? Should you go?"
So big, you said green dragon?
Yes.
Cool.
And it's attacking your people in the Misty Forest?
What? By agents are there, yes.
I mean, if people are getting attacked,
Not directly, but they've seen the attacks. Some of them have been a part of it, but they've managed to get away.
people are suffering. So let's get on the road so we can get down there and help them.
Yeah, let's just get going. I
Oh, could I have
Um,
bought darts while I was also waiting? I guess that's one thing I still have to do. Just buy some replacements.
yeah, I need to buy some arrows,
Darts are
but
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that-
just
that's
wanted to like just let
Dude.
that.
I don't remember the price of darts. They're like
I'll have,
dirt.
to, I'll have to buy 2 daggers and 3 javelins.
Yeah, a dart is 5 copper pieces. One
Okay.
is.
A dart is 5 copper. I'm gonna spend 90 copper and get
okay, and then
a lot.
a gold for 20 arrows.
And I'm going to take rations from the kitchen before we head out.
Okay.
How many can I get?
Gotcha. You could probably give you a total of 4 days a person.
Thank you.
How much are daggers?
I told him he could open up. I thought.
Yeah, we did tell him. he could open
Yeah,
petty cash.
20 gold is not petty cash. That's like a year's
I
salary.
I go up to an empty room to change into my travel clothes and to say a quick prayer to the Raven Queen.
A dagger, real fast, is 2 gold.
Okay, so I'm getting I'm gonna get 3 daggers and 3 javelins. How much javelins?
Javelins, not that expensive, I know that. They're 5 silver pieces.
They're what?
They're 5 silver pieces a piece. So, 2 for a gold.
I'll go with the silver part on that because I got some silver. So 15 silver and 6 gold. Got it. Thank you.
And if you go pick up arrows, it's you get 20 for a gold.
Yes.
You guys collect your things and make your way to the north gate, and by this point the sun isn't starting to set, but it's getting close to the horizon. It's about like 5 o'clock. You guys get there, and Bernice is sitting there, just kind of impatiently waiting because you guys,
Valkyria walks past her and she's like, "Oh, we're waiting for you. Let's go."
I have a faster route.
Oh, what is this?
Teleportation?
It needs an open mind, and this is why it has to be today.
as soon as they say open mind, Josh was just like, eyes get a little bigger. It's like I'm not gonna like this. Am I?
Close your ears, Joshua.
There's
Oh yeah, it's ain't nothing getting in or out of there.
And she begins to twist and contort, and in this process that takes only 5-10 seconds, in the end you're staring at now a ancient copper dragon.
I'm gonna like run up and like hug its leg and be like, "You're so pretty."
I just immediately get into like an attack
You know-
stance.
I had assumed it was something like this.
It's a what?
Like,
Copper dragon.
it's a copper dragon.
Isn't that is that kind of prismatic or
That's
something?
good.
What is this?
That's good.
It's a metal color, yeah.
Okay, well, just so you know, Valkyria doesn't know that. I don't think.
Oh
Does
yeah,
Valkyria
Joshua
know that?
immediately squares up and is like,
Yeah.
I mean, you saw me run and hug it.
it's a freaking dragon.
Sometimes you get confused. I don't know.
I don't know,
Can
man.
I
I
come
don't.
on?
All I know is we've been killing dragons. Yes, please. Okay.
I'm gonna ask
What
for
colors are on the
consent before I
rainbow?
climb onto this dragon.
She goes, That is transportation.
Got it. Thank you. I'll try to remember. So okay, brown, not on the rainbow. We're good. Okay.
Onward, and
Sawyer.
Joshua doesn't know these things. Like he sees copper, he's like, "That's a copper dragon."
So wait, what were you needing to say, Meredith?
Austin was saying something.
Said, "This is your transportation. Climb aboard."
Yeah, I'm climbing up immediately.
And the tiefling lady
Sure,
is
why
like,
not?
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, I'm
to the
kind of
crew.
looking on
And
people.
then Valkyria starts climbing up.
All right. That's not. That's not. I have boots to fly. I'm not worried about falling. I'm just take this. I just
She goes, Colt,
the
climb
dragon
aboard."
thing is weird. Okay, I just gotta give.
Once you get on, she jumps up, grabs Joshua and the tiefling, and starts flying.
Oh Jesus!
So as we go, Valkyria is like onward, and she points, and then thunder comes from her finger.
She's so excited about the thunder.
I like how you had it this
I
whole
also-
time,
Wait,
and
where
now
did
it's
I
like,
also think so far my favorite thing from Valkyria today has been, how do we know so many green people?
Legitimate question. All right. Like you think, hey, green's a really odd skin color to have, right? And now we
How many green
know
people do we know?
a few, more than one, which is a lot.
but we know
Just saying, all right? Like it's not.
Wow.
It's
know
just
Wow.
not
three
common.
people, 3 red tieflings. So
Yeah, like I don't know. We know a lot of tieflings, which is just strange for most people. Like,
Yeah, that's actually very true.
like tieflings are really rare. Joshua's been the party. I don't know what you're talking about. He hates dwarves.
He's held the title, he says.
he called me a half orc for like the first 10 sessions.
Joshua is the party. He's just the old guy who's very ignorant about the world. All right, he doesn't know better. He is ignorant.
After
He ain't
about,
stupid.
after flying for about 12 hours, unless you guys ask to stop before then.
No. I
Don't
mean,
worry, I'll hold
my
it.
butt's probably
No,
gonna
no.
hurt because there's no saddle here, but
She
whatever,
stops
right?
and lands and goes, I need a minute.
Yeah,
I'm
no
gonna
So
share
are
my
problem.
we like
rations with
holding
her.
on vigorously the whole time? Like, would there have been the opportunity to rest?
No. You're
So
riding
we
on
all,
a dragon bared back.
that's what I thought.
Okay.
So, and we started at 5 o'clock at night.
You guys would have been flying all throughout the night.
Joshua's gonna sit next to the dragon lady and just like, so you're just a dragon that turns into a person, or is it
Would
the
you
other way
like
around?
Be a person again?
Just-
Aren't we flying? No.
No, I'm just asking. Yeah,
Yeah.
we are. We're. I'm just
Oh.
making small talk.
This
I'm-
is normal me.
Of
Though I'm in a humanoid form more often
So-
than
so you're a dragon turns into a person, not a person turns into a dragon.
yes.
Okay, that's
My
pretty
friend
cool.
Larry
fine.
Silverhand is a person who can turn into a dragon.
Wait, really?
That's pretty cool.
What?
Wait, what did
Sweet.
you just say, Austin?
She said my friend Laryl is a human who can turn into a dragon. I am a dragon who turns into a human.
So, like,
Oh,
do all dragons
neat.
do this?
It is a talent that only my kin have learned to do.
So no, like,
Oh,
we can't like run into like a white dragon just walking around the city as a person.
Not unless something else turned them into a human.
Okay,
They cannot do it themselves.
that's comforting to know, because like, once you know that dragon can just turn into people, it's like, who's a dragon? Do I just like start punching people in the face to see who's a dragon or not? I've had a lot of hard times with people like turning into other stuff.
Wait, I'm
Last,
gonna
like,
try, and I'm gonna focus real hard and touch my tattoo and turn
you
into
do a
like
little bit.
a gold dragonborn. That's it. That's all I can do.
Ayana,
Did I do
what
it? Am I a dragon?
happened?
The
Are you
idea
all-
is definitely there.
Gailies. That was
I'm
weird.
scaly. Oh, that's awesome.
I don't like people changing all the time. It's weird. Get used to it, dog. Deal with it. Zip. Looks around, uncomfortably zips up jacket.
So I'm assuming that the ones we will be talking to are of your kin then.
Yes.
Kendon?
It is a council of dragons.
That's pretty
And-
cool.
Ambassador from each branch of each metallic color to represent their people. And if we can come to an arrangement with the humans and the mortals, we can potentially assist in a stronger way.
I think it's a good idea we
course.
went with you, huh?
So we got to figure out how to convince your family and friends to come help us kill these other
They are
dragons.
not my friends.
Just family?
They're not even family.
Not all dragons are related, guys.
Well, we
Well,
started
if you
with
go
friends.
back-
You said not friends.
If you go back
Uh.
all the way to Bahamut, then it could be considered family, but
I was like,
Just the same way that if you go back far enough, Colt and I are related.
I mean,
Everyone's uncomfortable immediately.
yeah, just like
technically,
weird.
What do you? What?
Wait,
You're
you're
half-
an
I was
elf?
she's
talking
half
about a
human.
human.
She's half human.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Really? Really, that's
immediately
you.
uncomfortable, and everybody's just like, "What?" I mean, yeah, like
I mean, yeah.
yeah,
I love how you were like, no, I'm an elf, and I'm like,
yeah, like,
human. Human.
cheers. If you guys need to sleep, now would be the time.
and
This is
Valkyrie's already asleep. No, not really. She can't sleep that
This is
long.
why I was trying to leave quickly.
Do you
Yes.
You better get.
um do you think that it would be necessary to have um Ashley's forgetting the word. What's the word? Watch. Yes. Do you think shush. Do you think it would be necessary for us to stand watch? Have
Certainly
rotations like
wouldn't hurt at all.
I mean,
that? Okay.
who's gonna attack us? We got a dragon.
They don't know
Yes.
that. And for all we know, another dragon might attack us. The bad kind.
Currently, we should be safe. We're not too far away. But tomorrow morning, you will more than likely see your fair share of what this cult has done.
Great, cool. I'm gonna go sleep now.
I'm going to take the first watch.
I'll take watch with the dragon if she's gonna stay up. And I'm also gonna share my rations with her because after 12 hours of flying, she must be real hungry.
They're nothing to her massive size. Like,
Well, I will give her all but one of them, and I'll eat it. And be like, sorry, I kind of need to eat too, but you can have the rest.
she goes, and she turns back into a human. And goes, I will be fine. I appreciate your kindness.
Okay,
Yeah, like what do you eat?
I'm here if you change your mind.
Gonna go like hunting? Just eat a whole bunch? Questions that JJ's just now having.
Okay. So, as the order of watch, whoever's doing it, feel free to make a perception check.
Alrighty. Pew.
Right. Keep an eye out, scanning the darkness. But as the night or early morning wears on, nothing comes apparent. Nothing's. Alright. You as well. This time the sun is kind of starting to creep up, so you have a little more light, but just keep an eye out. Don't see anything.
Alright.
Well, you'd be taking third. Yeah. Unless you wanted to join Valkyria.
Oh, sorry. I thought Valkyria was joining me.
Oh, I had no idea.
That's what I thought too.
That's up to you guys. I need to know. I
I was
assumed it was
with-
at the time.
I was with good old Artie.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else taking second?
I'll stay up with both.
Farty Artie.
Right. So both of you
Don't.
guys make perception checks.
I will give him advantage.
Val-
I mean,
if
you're the one.
Valkyria says that.
You're the one that told us about it. All right, it's your fault.
No, I didn't tell you about it. I told Val about it, but
Val didn't say that. Brando did.
I know.
You sit there scanning the horizon as the sun begins to come up, and after the end of this watch, nothing exciting. The
Yeah, but
morning
not on the right
comes,
terms.
or
That's usually the
morning-ish. It's
disadvantage result, and you think you're highly attentive.
You're like focusing on a leaf.
Oh, that leaf! I can tell. I know when that leaf's gonna do something wrong.
you guys basically officially wake up at like 1 o'clock.
It twitched.
Oh man,
Leaf, it twitched.
our sleep schedule's gonna be so messed up, guys.
What is sleep?
Bernice goes, all right, continue on.
Artemis gives Val the side eye when she says the what is sleep. Like, I know you're undead, but that was still kind of iffy.
And Tiefling goes,
Alright.
can I at least ride on your back this time? She goes, Bernice goes, hey, well. Then turns
Yeah,
back
I'll-
into dragon form.
I'll climb on this time. I don't want to get picked up.
You guys all climb back on and begin flying once more for about 7 hours this time. And you guys arrive to this mountainous landscape. I forgot to mention along the way. During these 7 hours, you can kind of look down and you can just see ruined farmlands, villages that are now basically ruins, smoke rising on the horizon at all times. It is tragic to look at. But you guys make your way to the Nether Mountains and land, and you land on a small perch outside of a large cave opening. And Grace goes, enter, I will inform my associates. And she begins walking into the cave and does a
I
quick.
thought that she wanted us to stay out here.
She just said she was going to go get her associates.
Yeah, I think I'm going to respect their privacy and just stay out here.
She walks in, and you guys just kind of stand there on the perch, and you can hear a quick little roar out.
That was
Oh,
You need to make like 3 deck saves, 2 con saves.
Oh, I had so much to live for.
And after rowing out, you can hear Bernice's voice tell, "Enter."
Okay.
I'll go in right next to him.
And I'm right beside Iona.
You guys walk into this. You walk in, the cave just gets larger and larger and larger, and it's massive. It goes up. It's a very big cave. Like, your dark vision doesn't see the edges of the walls.
Oh, jeez.
Nope.
Wow.
You would be the only one who would be able to see the ceiling at probably roughly 90 feet. It is a large cave, and in here,
Bee cave.
and as you kind of walk in, there are 5, counting Bernice, dragons sitting on, to them look small, but to you is a massive pile of gems and gold and coin. And they all look to you. And the one in the middle,
Suddenly know what stage fright is.
a large gold dragon, his eyes are basically just pools of molten gold, addresses you all, speaks out, and goes, "I see the humans have decided they're ambassadors."
I mean, mortals, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have like a human and like a human of Orcish descent, and then like a human. What? You?
And then another human. And then,
Well, that's why I was
well,
saying.
right.
Yeah, we have a human, me, and then like a human. I point at you, Coles, and then a human of Orcish descent, and then like
A
you're a
human of
tiefling,
elvish
and
descent.
then
And
you
then a tiefling.
human.
I need you guys all to very quickly just make a
Oh,
quick
dear.
charisma check.
Okay.
Okay.
Those 100%.
Saving throw or straight?
Straight check.
Just to check, baby. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
Not first.
High five. But would he have been at disadvantage because he's a chromatic dragonborn? Yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna reach into my pockets and pull out some gold pieces and like slowly walk forward and put it on their pile. And be like, we're really just here to... What?
There are 5 different piles here. Which
Okay,
one?
I'll grab like just a couple gold pieces, like whatever I can fit in my hands, and put it on each of the piles and be like, there's not much that we can offer other than friendship and an alliance, but I hope that this will show that we come in good faith and with friendship in mind. We come in peace, and I'm gonna give each one about 20 gold pieces, so 100 in total.
Valkyria watches all that gold go out. She's like, what is happening?
The gold dragon speaks up and goes, "I appreciate the contributions. Considering your and your people are quite robust for your short lifespans.
Who are you calling robust?
That
She
doesn't
didn't.
mean fat.
Good.
God, sorry.
And But you have obviously made enough of a name for yourself.
It's more than just our name. I'm gonna take off my shield and show them, and I'll say I come as an emissary from Bahamut. We need the help of the dragons.
I come sort of as like a. Well, I mean, according to her, the Raven Queen chose me to assist with this quest as well.
And Tempest has blessed my efforts.
Guys, I don't think they care much for those other gods. It's all about Bahamut here.
And I'm Josho, sent by Josho.
And the large silver dragon on our left, she speaks up and goes, "I'm glad that our good father is making his way down to your people. I think it's best that we give you
Sorry. I'm
guidance."
so sorry. I'm not attacking any dragons. I was
Alright,
trying
Shugo,
to.
time to,
And
I was
we
trying to
all
hit the
died.
gear button. I was trying to hit the gear button. I'm sorry. I had to make sure.
And we all
I would
died.
miss anyways.
Sorry.
I would miss anyways.
Yeah.
She goes, and I'm glad that his guidance is getting to you. Your people need some guidance. And the gold dragon goes, that they do. They tend to create evil wherever they go.
Well, we
And
also tend to create good to counter that evil.
for your short lifespans, comparatively, the evil far outweighs the good. And one of the I have him. Where is he at? The bronze dragon, right next to him, goes, "Yes, but they have the choice. We're made in Bahamut's image. We don't have that. We are him. They have the choice to be good and evil, and these people, at the very least, choose to be on the side of good."
And together we can spread that good.
Goes, "Very well. I'll give it a chance then. What is it you guys wish to seek, if anything?"
A way to destroy these evils.
And he just, of course, you humans have done that as well.
I am not human.
But I think they're just meaning mortal in general.
She would still say that.
Protanther. Protanther. Protanther.
List o' names. List o' names.
Is that the gold dragon?
Yes.
GD.
We have our own issues.
Yeah.
We will handle Tiamat's assault in our own way. We don't need you humans. And Bernice speaks up and goes, we don't. But having them on our side will reduce casualties for us and for them.
Yeah, it's like a win-win situation, right? You
Yeah,
help us, we help you.
I needn't
Let's-
care of the human's death. That's less evil as a possibility.
It's not really that we're asking that you care about us. It's just asking that you work with us to ensure that Tiamat cannot return.
Yeah, like we both want the same thing. Right? Same team.
If we are all evil, and you are the current foes of good as you are put out to be, show us what good looks like.
We will.
What we're supposed to do, and we will help you.
And
But
the
simply calling us all evil does not forward this conversation.
Silver Dragon on the end goes, exactly, Prodantha. See? A human gets it. And he just glares and goes, no, a human does not understand it.
Then
An elf does.
Oh,
Exactly. And elves have
I
longer
knew
years
it.
to do evil. As he just
Wait,
kind of,
elves
he's
have
like
what?
down in your face. He goes,
Elves have what?
they have longer times to do greater evils.
I'm going to draw Iadros and put it on, like, sort of tip into the ground. I have spent my life channeling the abilities of a silver dragon. He rests within this sword. His name is Iadros. He was a family heirloom, and I took him from my brother because my brother was doing evil, and he threatened to do evil with the sword. Your good brother. So just because elves and humans and dwarves and everyone alike has the ability to do good does not mean we are, or do evil, does not mean we are incapable of doing good. Not all mortals, as you put it, you are mortal yourself. You only live for 2,000 years. You are mortal yourself.
I mean that's
Only 2,000 years.
yeah.
They can
Josh was
actually
like,
live longer than 2,000. They just tend not to.
None of us to threaten you, great Pratanda. I don't want to threaten you, because you will kill me here and now. I am not denying that. However, do us a favor from one mortal to another, and help us.
yeah, I mean like, I may not be the best guy, but I don't think I'm evil.
If you want my help, I need a representative of all elves to issue an apology for the Dracarage Mythal, a rite that
The what?
your people did.
How do I know this?
Make a history check.
The answer's
Would
no.
my father have talked about this with me?
Doubtful,
Okay.
because he was all about talking about good things about elves. You would have bits of knowledge. You would know the base thing. It was basically a big elven rite that the goal was to make the chromatic dragons more peaceful and docile. But what it did the opposite. It made the metallic dragons become angrier, and the chromatic dragons become even angrier. And so, for a little while, there was a lot of bloodshed lost because of it.
I agree that that was a mistake. I'm not denying that. But it did come from a place of good.
But again, it created evil.
Sure,
Do,
because it went wrong does not mean I'm justifying it. But it came from a place of good.
And
That's
see,
justifying it. When you say but,
to change the way the world is.
I mean, then if it came from a place of good and it went wrong, why don't people just apologize for it? Then I don't.
yeah, you can own up to your mistakes.
apologize,
get it, but, like,
or you get nothing from me. And like the other ones are like, Protanther, we need to be reasonable. And goes, no, I know what I want, as all you know what you want.
Who needs to be this representative?
yeah, who's like able to be this representative?
It's your choice.
Can
If I
Koth
feel
be
like
this representative?
Cove can't be a representative. He's a human.
I thought.
I guess
he's
that
not.
I could.
Wait, what?
Oh,
This is news
Did you
to
miss
me.
that? Didn't you miss that part where I thought he just like revealed it that he's like
I mean, I thought it was kind of weird that he was looking at Cove but talking about elves. I thought he just
you
like
weren't putting that together.
I thought maybe he meant to be looking at Artemis. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You'll be quicker on the draw there, lady.
Okay. I was kind of distracted by the 5 dragons around.
I mean, fair.
And he leans back and goes, does not necessarily need to be now, but it needs to be done before I do anything.
a representative of the elves.
Anybody who can represent all and speaks for elven kind.
Does that even exist?
No.
And
Oh,
he
because
just
Drow would be part of that.
JJ
good
went.
luck.
JJ just thought like, but do the draw really count?
Oh, jeez.
and he kind of just leans his head back a little bit and stares at you guys. Goes, guess you all can make your claims for what you want in this alliance. As he looks towards the other dragons around him.
Wait, what?
He turned to the other dragons and said, you all can
Oh.
make your claims
Yeah,
of what you want.
Yeah, please let us know what we can do to help.
And Silver Dragon kind of... She was like very much staring at him, and she kind of bows her head slightly and goes, I would also request an apology. My kin had been slain by the dragon moots that the dwarves held because of this Dracoridge mithril, and I would like the dwarves to apologize for that. And if I could have the armor the dwarves made out of her.
Do you know where to find this armor?
It would be up north in the mithril halls where the lord lived.
There's one race that I think are more stubborn than the elves. It's probably the dwarves.
Here's what we do. We tell the elves that the dwarves have already apologized, and we tell the dwarves that the elves have already apologized.
You're gonna lie to the elves.
You're right,
You are going to lie to the
I
elves.
no, I'm not.
No, I mean, like, that's not so far out of the realm of possibility. Both of them are proud in their own ways, and they despise the other.
I'm pretty
so
sure
to have the
I'm pretty sure
so
the
to
cops
have
did
the
that.
appearance of magnanimity from the other would make them look bad.
I don't know. I don't know. It's the best straw I think we got. I mean, the cops do that all the time, right? Like, I got pulled aside one time. They're like, "Hey, man, your buddy confessed," and I was like, "Yeah, bull crap. Nice try." And they're like, "Oh, you got us."
You got in trouble with the cops? Oh no, Ayana totally. She hasn't.
I mean,
she's
you
done a
gotta
single
really,
insight
you gotta
check
really
this
doubt the
podcast.
alcoholic Joshua never got in trouble with the police. You're right.
I think so.
Wow,
Anyway,
you
next
got 'em.
dragon.
What-
What can we do for
What?
you?
Yes. What else? What else do we need to do?
Brass dragon directly to the left, so your guys is right, Protanthar. Speaks up and goes, if we're making requests, I
Oh my
want the
God.
keys that unlock Tiamat given to me.
Sorry, say that again.
Yes. It's not a simple process. It's not just, oh, Tiamat's out.
Oh, like the masks?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, so you want us to bring you all of the masks?
Before defeating the cult.
I promise my help now, but you must promise to give me them after.
Oh, you get them. You get them afterwards.
okay.
We can do that.
Yes.
The brass.
Yes.
The brass.
Oh, brass.
Close, but not quite similar. Not exactly the same.
I'm willing to trust you all, provided you provide what the rest of my associates want.
Okay, so we got your promise kind of on layaway. Who's next?
The bronze dragon is kind of just, I think he's to the far right of you guys. No, far left of you guys. He speaks up and goes, honestly, this is a threat that's big enough to where we've met. You have my help.
Thank you. What,
You guys
what's
have
your name?
Nimher.
Aren't you glad I asked on that one?
Ooh,
Thank you,
Yeah.
Nimher.
I like that dragon. Oh my gosh, yeah. How do you? Good luck on that one, Austin.
Oh, you
Sorry
should
about that.
see the silver dragon's name. I'm
Oh,
not even gonna try to pronounce it.
you should type that out. I want to see.
I'm not even gonna
Just say Nimir.
You don't have to. You Nimmer.
Nimir.
Nimmer.
Mm.
No, the
There's
H is
a
actually
silver
pronounced with a.
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it.
Yeah, nope.
Otari
Yikes.
Liakarnos.
Yeah,
Otari
I'm good.
Liakarnos.
Can I call you?
Can I call you
Oda?
O?
Yeah. Oh.
She goes, my name in my humanoid form is Ella. Feel free to call me that.
L.
Otari Liakarnos.
And Bernice goes,
Um,
I am with you all.
Huh?
I'm already on
Yeah,
your
I mean,
side.
she's already signed up.
okay. Is that
Wait, so
Is
how
that
many we got
everyone?
for sure?
that's 5?
2.
So far we got the bronze and we got the copper.
What was the brass dragon's name?
To him. Elithra.
Well, and we sort of already have
Yeah, we
the
said-
bronze
Well, but
or
we have to get.
the brass.
We still have to
because-
get them on. We have to get the other ones on board before they're on board. So we don't
Brass,
Oh, that's fair.
kind.
he does
we
not,
don't
he's
have
not
them
willing
on
to do it until the other
until
two.
everybody else is ready. He's gonna be like the last person to join, basically.
So we
Once-
got one that wants a dwarven apology, one that wants an elven apology, one that wants to wait for those two to get what they want, and then we got 2 that agreed.
Yeah.
Two that are already cool with him.
So the gold dragon wants an apology from the elves. The silver dragon wants apology from the dwarves,
And wants the armor back that was
and wants the
made
armor back, which
from-
is
from her kin.
Brass wants the masks, bronze and copper.
Well, at least we got a council we can go to and tell them what's up.
Are there any more dragons, or are there just the 5 councils? Okay.
And
Find it interesting that. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's just that my father always taught me that the devout dragon worshippers of Bahamut were loyal to him no matter what.
we
and to
are.
his bidding.
Calling in.
I tell you that he's come to me and told me that I must unite the dragons and that we must fight together. And yet your loyalty is so conditional.
Iona's pulling out the
thought-
big G card right here. It's
I thought that you guys were here in order to remove evil from this
Gotta
world.
go.
Okay, then. Remove evil from this world. What a better way to show the elves and the dwarves that they should apologize to you than by being someone worthy of apologizing to.
Make a persuasion check.
Dang,
Okay.
you got this.
Oh, I'm
Oh
real
yeah,
nervous.
Big Daddy Face. Coming up.
The fate point.
Nope.
Oh no!
Just for the heck of it, I'm going to use my favored by the gods and hope that because I'm being favored by Bahamut, they will sense that or something. I don't know.
It's not bad. It's about as good as you could have gotten on that.
Yeah.
16.
Hope for the best.
I still think that.
Ella
Use your
leans forward and goes,
persuasion.
I appreciate your commitment, but we have other duties that we are attending to, and we are keeping the mess cleaned up as best we can on our front.
What other mess are you dealing with that's bigger than the cult of Tiamat?
We have
Probably.
dragons that we are dealing with as well.
Okay, but when the time comes, that fight's not going to be two separate fights. We're all going to be fighting together. We need to fight together.
And Pratanthar speaks up at this point and goes, you can throw the word Bahamut around, but it means nothing. We are his creations. And thus we will do as he bids when he bids it to us. Not when a mortal bids it to us.
But she just said that she received that bidding from him. No,
Ask yourself then. Ask Bahamut.
I shall.
And when he tells you the same thing I've told you, you know where to find us. Actually, you don't know where to find us. We're going somewhere. Where are we going again,
well,
Cole?
I think we should stay. We should stay at least one day to give them a chance to speak with Bahamut.
Okay.
And if Bahamut does not tell you what she has said that he has told her, then we will do what we can. We will do all we can to ensure that you receive the apologies that you need.
Even if Bahamut demands I help, I still
You would
want the
disobey him?
apology. I'll help in my way, not yours.
And Pratanthar, whether or not like, we will do everything we can in order to get those apologies. This isn't me trying to get out of that. It's just that
Certainly sounds like it.
no, it's just that we need your help, and we need that more than just conditional of this seemingly impossible task you've given us.
I'm not dealing with people who happily kill my people and destroy what they are.
How long ago was this that this was stolen?
I mean,
Well-
it doesn't matter. They live like forever.
I mean, it matters because probably the people that stole it are long dead.
Elves live a long time.
Okay, so
They might
was
not
it long
be.
enough?
They might not be alive, but their children probably are. And
And
that's
how?
enough.
Who's to say that their children are evil like they were?
Who's to say they're not?
Why don't you go find out for yourself then?
That's why I'm having you gather that
That's
apology.
not finding out for yourself, though.
If I get an apology, that tells me that they are willing to accept what they have done. The
Yeah.
drow were not the problem. They hide away praying to their spider god. They weren't playing with dragons. They weren't
So-
trying to change the way we are.
So in a way, JJ was right. Also, random question.
Yep.
Just Joshua just leads into like Valkyrie and is like, "You think dragons like eat giant spiders?
Probably.
Do you think like Bahamut would just like eat the spider god?
Why not?
I mean, why doesn't the bigger god just simply eat the smaller god?"
It's simple. Gods and stuff, man. It's complicated.
I'm just whispering this to Valkyrie, and just Joshua's stupid brain being like, "Why does the bigger one not simply just eat the smaller one?"
Protanthar goes, anything else you wish to say?
JJ wishes that Gerard was here because Gerard would be really good in this situation.
My dad.
What about your dad?
He's my dad, Gerard.
He
My
said,
other dad, Desmond Munn. He's about this tall.
Oh my gosh.
Has some salt and pepper hair.
well, he's not this tall. He's actually under the ground tall.
What?
We're told that he died
I know.
by the lady.
It's just like, I know you didn't have to rub it in though.
He's living at the
okay.
drow.
That's not a better thing than being dead.
no. I think
even know what a
that's a
drow
fate
is.
worse than death.
And the tiefling steps forward and goes, if we're done talking to the dragons now, can we leave?
Okay, talk to Bahamut. Get back to me, Protanthar. And I like finger guns him.
Oh gosh. I
It's
just like
my
turn
apology
Ayano away.
to me.
Just like, no, we need to go now.
And I'm
Well-
gonna strap the shield to my back again as we leave again, so that as we're walking out, they just see the symbol of Bahamut.
And as we turn around, Valkyrie is like, "You confuse me. Speak of good and act evil." And she turns and walks away.
I pat Valkyrie on the back on the way out. Like, nice.
Do you want to keep this private from the rest of the party? Okay. Then Yeah, join me.
Boo.
Oh boy.
The audience gets to know, but we don't.
All right. During this whole time, he's been thinking, and he's pretty well agreed with Ella on most of the points that brought up. But even in the dragon mode sheet, he even agrees with, because that was a bad thing. But he is also frustrated that, like you guys are, that they're not diving in to help with the issue that plagues mortals. She goes, I know. Your people need to be guided as best we can assist. But I can't risk the dwarves that may hold grudges over those that we killed and they killed to prevent this fight from working. I will help regardless, but I will not help with the dwarves if it is not done. Okay. So I go back to general.
Well, dang, if I had known that, I
Let-
would have used my fate point.
What up?
Hey,
You already did.
Hey.
What are you
Like,
doing?
Alright,
welcome back.
Oh, we've already set.
So you guys
The
leave it?
dragons are on our side now. They said that they love us.
Yep.
Yeah, they liked it when I called them evil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they were
really
like,
like
"Whoa,
that.
you know what? You're right. We've been acting evil this whole time. Wow,
They're
I
not
can't
acting
believe
evil. They're just not on your side.
They're
That's
acting
evil.
evil.
if they're not on our
Right.
side, they're evil. That's the way
If-
things
if-
are.
So if they're on your side, they're inherently good, right?
Yeah,
if
exactly.
they're on the side of stopping the evil dragon from taking over the world,
Yeah.
that would probably make them. Wait, what? What?
It's that's not a serious take, guys.
I
Not
hope
a
it's
serious
not,
take.
because you guys have bad
If you're not on my side, you're on their side. You're guys.
Well, if you make that claim, I need you all to make a dex save. You guys all take 13d10 fire damage.
Yeah, we're all dead.
I thought you
Evasion.
were being serious for a second. I was like, wait, what did we do?
Um,
That was
Um,
ice.
I'm immune to BSDM rolls, so
It's not BS. I can do what I want.
just get out of here with that BS right now. Boy, you can't pull the wool over my eyes.
Can't do it.
I'm-
I've done it before.
The wool. Oh my gosh, the wool. The wool. You can't pull my hole over my
Anyway,
eyes.
As you guys kind of walk away,
Don't you
Bernice
walk away.
turns into a human and catches up with you guys and goes, "So, do you want us to wait for tonight and then return home in the morning?"
Yes, I'd like
I
to.
guess.
I'd like to give them time to think about and to communicate with
think about what they've done.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's not like-
they
it's
need to
not
be on
like we
timeout.
are trying to back out of the apology. It's just that there is so much resting on the world. This whole plane is resting on this kind of decision.
I mean, I kind of
And
get
the-
it though. Like they don't want to get
No,
involved
I definitely understand.
with our
It's just that
business.
there's too
There's a
much
lot
at
on the line,
stake.
yes, but we also have the things we are working on as well. It is not just we're sitting here doing nothing.
I mean, it would be
No, I
nice to
know.
be kind of in the know about like. I mean, I know we're not privileged to that information. That's definitely not like our place, but it is.
She gestures over to Protanthar and goes, Protanthar is the king of justice. Has that quite powerful royal title for the Gold Dragons. He can't just abandon his post.
That's pretty cool.
That one reminds me of the dwarf.
Wait, which dwarf? The dwarf on the.
Okay.
I like to imagine she just has an
That
apple.
actually sounds like something Valkyrie would do, though. Just like
just
sounds like the
rations.
dwarf chomp.
Yeah.
Not
But you don't need to eat.
If you
Yeah, but
It helps
sometimes you want an
emphasize
apple.
points.
if you guys need ideas on people who would be best to give the apologies, High Priest Jevris represents a fair amount of elves, and that might be good enough for Protanthar.
Isn't that where we were going next? Isn't he the guy that's getting attacked?
And
Well, that's
if you
convenient.
and Conrad, he's the ambassador.
Gosh.
The dwarf I mentioned.
Is
yeah.
that the jerk?
What?
Is that the jerk
We've
I
gotta-
hate?
Okay,
Yeah.
we need to figure out then a way to cooperate with him to make this possible. If
I mean,
we
I
tell him
can't
that,
just
I feel
Don't
like
send me
if
to
we
talk to
tell
him.
him,
me neither.
I worry that if
I'll
we
do it.
tell him the deal outright, he's going to reject it
Oh
and
yeah,
be
he would
stubborn.
not be online with that.
We've got to figure out a way to.
We can't trick him into doing it, though.
I
This is
mean, he's
important.
like worse. He's like
Well,
taking
sure.
a position
No, I'm
worse
not
than the
saying we
dragons.
trick him.
You
I'm
try
just
to
saying
cast
that we
friends
need
on
to
him like you
figure
always
out
do
a
with
way.
evil.
We
No, he
need to
cast friends on
figure
him. Get a
out.
written apology.
Better idea. I'm going to disguise self and make myself look like him.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
The last time we
That's
did that was bad. No, what we need to do is we need to frame it in such a way where he thinks that he's getting the better deal. I feel
Well-
like that's what's gonna have to happen.
We've got time to figure that out. Let's start with this.
How about
Yes.
his world being
Yes,
saved?
Rez.
Is that not a better deal?
Nah, see, he's
That
more
Yes, Riz.
concerned about it though.
He
That's the
doesn't
thing.
really care. He thinks that he would.
Yevriz.
He is. He thinks that if he and his people just bury themselves deep enough in the earth, they'll be protected from whatever Tiamat is going to do. So
What
we
if I
have
threaten to
paint
pull his
this
insides out
apology.
through his butthole?
Then he's gonna stand even more firm.
Hmm.
What we need to do
Let's
is we
find
need to
people who
figure
aren't
out.
threatening him.
That's why Joshua and I do not
Yeah.
talk to this
Yeah,
man.
I'm out of
and
ideas.
probably not
We
anyone
need
who
to-
looks like an elf.
This is a
I
dwarf.
think what we need
They
to
don't
do
like
is
elves.
we need to find a trade
Stands, yeah.
that is equal in value to the armor. I think that I have no idea. I'm just saying that that's what we have to do. I feel like that's what we have to do in
What
order
if
to make
we-
this deal work.
Maybe
What
Bahamut
if?
will give us a shield, huh?
If
What we
you
need to- we
must
just need to
reveal that we are
around.
dragons to get this apology, you are free to. If that is what it takes.
I'm
We'll try
worried
not
that if
to.
I'm worried that if we expose you guys like that, then they are going to come here making more demands after everything is settled.
Well, we've. Tantha's
And
pretty
I
firm.
don't. And I just don't want
Whether
there
it's
to be
helping or
more
not,
strife.
Apology.
I mean, dwarves like gold, right?
I don't know, I'm not a dwarf.
So, like, what if we just promise to give them like all the money that we find from like, or a lot of the money we find from like the cult or whatever?
That's not justice. That's just buying him into saying some words.
Like, who cares? It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
but the dwarves, that's what they are, is bot.
Yes. It is. No, it
Grizz
is
takes
definitely
care of that.
majority dwarf. It is owned by the dwarves currently. It is kind of their capital of sorts.
Oh, if Bruner's still alive, we're good. Let's go talk to him. Oh man, he's nice.
All right, so elves first in the morning.
Let's go talk to the nice dwarf.
So, do you wish for me
Well-
to take you back to Waterdeep? Or...
Could you take us to the Misty Forest?
What-
No, because we were going to go back
Dagger?
to Waterdeep to
No,
get
we need
the
to go to
stuff.
Waterdeep to get Val's hammer.
Let's wait till morning to leave too.
Very
Yeah,
well.
we can wait.
And I'm sure that if we go to Waterdeep and we discuss this with
We have to discuss it with the council.
what's her name again?
Layrol
Layrol?
Silverhand.
I'm sure that if we discussed it with Layrol, she would be willing to help us find a solution to ensure an apology from the dwarves. I still would like to stay here at least overnight to see if any conditions change. Yeah.
I doubt the conditions are changing.
I still just want to stay and see.
We're staying. But yeah, they're not going to jump in and directly fight with us
We-
directly.
They're
Well,
fights
when-
on their own, in their own attack.
so
Which they're basically already doing
Well,
according
so-
to them, right?
well, Bernice, do you think that
No, she is.
No,
She's
she is.
She's
Do
standing
you
right
think
there,
that
Cole.
yeah? Do you think that if they heard something from Bahamut, it would change their pattern of behavior? It doesn't mean that we want that, not necessarily that we need them to do things our way, but do you think that they will have a more active role if
They're-
they hear from Bahamut?
As was said, they will attack if told, and they will attack in the way that suits them best, that will have the least amount of casualties. Whether that's a winning fight or a losing fight cannot be said until the day of.
Okay.
But unless Bahamut explicitly tells them, or tells us, to attack with you all, it will be in his own way.
Okay,
in our
so
own way.
I mean, a divide and conquer kind of situation is not necessarily bad. I'm just saying that even if it's the worst case scenario where we cannot get these apologies, they are still. I have some confidence that Bahamut will talk to them and say that they have to get involved, and they will get involved in their own way.
Oh,
That
we
kind of
plan on getting
involvement.
involved regardless of whether Bahamut tells us
that's
to.
what I'm saying. Like,
We have
Bahamut-
already been involved.
yeah,
So-
Bahamut contacted them and be like, "Hey, you got to get involved." They'd be like, "Yeah, okay, we've been doing that for the last like 100 years."
Well,
so-
right. I'm not. But I'm
And
just
not
saying
dogs
that,
are
like,
all as chatty as the Raven Queen has been.
Yeah,
He's a busy dude.
I'm just saying that even if
Bahamut's
it's
a
the
real
worst
guy.
case scenario, they even if it's the worst case scenario, they are still putting in the effort that they can.
yeah.
So, not that their help wouldn't be greatly appreciated, but they are doing what they can, and hopefully it won't be the end of the world if we can't get these apologies.
Hopefully,
We'll
it's
still
not
try.
the end of the
We'll
world
still
in
try to
general.
get them.
I mean, I don't know about you guys. Like, I was gonna crap my pants back there because that's a lot of dragons in the same place. I get a little nervous around dragons. No offense.
Take
The
it.
first two dragons I met were white dragons, and then I know like all you
Oh,
guys
those
are different.
stealth things?
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're like me.
I
They're
mean,
just kind of like
they're
there to
dumb,
fight.
but they nearly killed us. So.
Well, I mean, they're dumb, but they're tough, right? But like,
I mean, I would like to argue that all of my kind are
right?
vicious.
I'm just saying, like,
Sure, but just like with those interactions,
I have a hard
if
time.
they're, yeah.
Yeah, I have a hard time trusting people, and like, first impressions matter a lot to me. So I met two dragons. They tried to kill me real bad. I met like 6 dragons today. They were pretty chill for the most part. They didn't breathe ice on me or anything like that. That was cool.
You met
But-
5 today.
He's real good with the counting. Don't worry.
I hold up like I hold up like 10 fingers, and I'm like, pretty
Yeah,
sure
what is
it's
that?
6.
6.
I was pretty sure it's 6. I'll take your word for it. But like, I feel a lot better now that I know that there's like at least dragons that are like good dragons, at least tangentially on our side, not necessarily. Well, that's way too big of a word for Joshua. At least somewhat on our side. Joshua would have no idea what tangentially means.
Agree.
And it's nice to know that at
Hopefully-
least they're doing something, even if it's not necessarily what we'd like them to be doing.
Okay.
I
Well,
hope that
let's.
we can be officially on your side as a group.
Also,
Let's
like,
set up camp, I suppose.
yeah, I take out my sleeping roll, and it's still just like slightly covered in glitter, and I just
There's still a little bit on it.
dang it.
Kirio take first watch with Artie.
Yeah, I'm taking first watch again.
I'll go on second watch, I guess, if somebody needs to take second watch.
So, go ahead and roll perception checks.
Perception.
Yeah, like where are we staying? So obviously we're not staying in the cave, right? Like it's just not allowed. We chilling here with you
Don't
guys.
we have?
Yep, that tracks.
Oof.
No, it's my first nat one on perception today.
You
Holy
just
cow.
roll really
Pardon
low.
me.
What the? Holy
No,
cow!
that
Pardon
makes
me.
Why do you have plus 12 to
I
perception?
see everything.
I see everything.
Yeah, expertise in perception.
I
gets you
see
there.
the DM. No, it's not a nat 20. I can't see the DM.
No, you don't see past. You don't see past the material plane into the digital ones and zeros.
Uh,
That's
sitting
still
there.
my favorite.
You
Like
can see the matrix.
my favorite green text is the one where it's like, yeah, every time we rolled nat 20 on perception, he just like describes the table we're sitting at and like the snacks we're eating. And you get a very weird inkling that you're just all a toy in some greater large game. And you step back to reality, and this is what you see.
Sitting on the cliff and just kind of staring out and looking in the cave and staring out, looking in the cave. I mean, there's definitely movement going on in the cave, but nothing crazy. Just large bodies rolling and moving about. Artemis, you would hear there is talking, but it's in Draconic.
Dang it!
What's
I
wrong?
learned every. I
What is
learned
wrong?
Well, they're speaking, but I don't know what they're saying. I know Dwarven. I know Elvish. I know Gnomish.
Should we get to
Why did I
closer
never
listen?
think? Well, I mean, there are gnomes in Baldur's Gate.
Because Ashley didn't metagame like I did.
I always like to know
Man.
Draconic.
I mean, it is nice to know if there's dragons talking crap about you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
Can I, with my perception, can I tell like the tone of their voices?
I
It's above a 30, yes. It is just very.
30.
It's
Oh,
not.
still getting to get over it.
It's very
Should we-
just neutral, just kind of statements. And it's a couple different voices. It's not just one person, one of them talking to themselves.
should we get a closer listen?
I mean, I don't think so. I think that we need to show them some trust.
Okay, because I could understand them most likely.
I know, and I'm so tempted, but we need to. Part of this apology, I feel like, is just showing them trust, you know? So. Yeah.
Mm.
I was just I was hoping to hear something like frustration or something like that. But if they're neutral, then that's that you can't tell anything from
They're just
neutral.
calmly discussing how they're going to eat us in the morning.
Yeah.
They're very
That's
calmly
definitely what's
discussing. Hey,
happening.
so should we start with like the tiefling, or should we just like
I
go
got the
straight for
garlic.
the
Nah, let's start with the half elf. That'll
Let's
be
just-
our appetizer.
We should ignore the ratty looking human. He looks gross.
Too bony.
Too bony.
Yeah, dirt
Say
on
that
it.
about Colt.
It's definitely not what I was talking about.
Okay. Well,
Oh, for sure more than me.
I think all of the. Actually, I don't think you do. I think you would just prestidigitate yourself.
it's
That counts. That counts in my book, honestly.
uh,
All I know
I
is
turned
you
to Val.
never took a shower. You're
I
definitely
turned to
just
Val and I'm
prestidigitating
just
yourself.
like, I'm just so,
Barks.
I'm just nervous because I do. I don't want to say that we should be totally reliant on them, but at the same time, I don't know if us mortals have the power necessary to take care of them. So there's just so much writing on these apologies.
You mean take care of
Eh.
their egos?
No, to take care of the cult. I don't think we
Oh.
have enough power to take care of the cult. But I don't want to.
All I know is they told us that we're so capable of evil, but half of their species seems just as capable of evil. Is that not what we're facing?
Sure, but
If all mortals
but
get
they're
lumped
still.
in, all
Well, but
dragons, they're dragons, we're mortals. I don't know.
I
I just
don't
don't
think. But
trust
that
these
doesn't.
things.
It doesn't really erase what we've done to them.
Nothing will erase what we've done to each other.
Of course, but so I don't know what point I'm trying to make here. I'm just saying that I feel like we're caught between a rock and a hard place.
Well,
And
I'll cut
if
off
we
the
get
rock's head and you cut off the hard place's head, and we'll be good.
well,
I seriously wish life just operated in that procedure. Right?
I
Just chop
wish,
off its
yeah.
head, right? Get
Just
the
chop off its head.
guillotine. Let's do it.
Like, I just think that like if we do get these apologies, it's going to be a miracle. I mean, I feel like by assisting in the Misty Woods, we will be able to help the elf. And so probably garner an apology through that. It's just the dwarves I'm concerned about. I've worked with dwarves
If we
in
get the elves,
Baldur's
we'll have
Gate.
3 out of 5. That's good odds.
Uh, but I don't know. Will he then? He's like the what did she say, that he's like the king of justice. I don't know if he would really stop to think that his justice was enough, and I'll keep moving even if she doesn't get justice. That doesn't feel like something that a ruler of justice would do, you know? Well,
Hey, who's talking here? Yeah, right. All right. That's
like I know that he
his-
said that it was that was his deal. But it's justice. If he's going to embody justice for all of the metallic dragons, then why would he not also?
How is it justice to say that he wants one thing and then we deliver and then he wants another?
That's fair.
So I guess we'll
It's
be at
just
the mercy of that, but he did agree to one thing, and that if that's all we can deliver, then that's what we deliver.
okay. I really do want to help over at the Misty Woods too. I
Well, we
think
will.
that
We get to kill
It's
another
too-
dragon.
uh,
Or, yeah, another. We still didn't kill that second one, I don't think.
I'm not sure. I passed out in the middle.
I think he got away. But we scared him, huh? She actually smiles.
Yeah, I guess we did scare him. You're right. It's too soon to tell, and all we can do is try.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Your watch comes to a close. You go and wake up Chasha and Kolth. Their section of the watch.
Okie dokie, time to roll me some perceptions, right?
Both roll perception.
Hoba! Oh. Pretty good. Not the greatest, but
That's pretty good.
just only 10 less than somebody
Oh.
else.
I have an unfair advantage because I've got expertise on perception. So
You guys sit down, go with your watch, stay off, look around. A lot less movement in the cave this go around, a lot less talking. There's still some, and you guys can catch bits and pieces between the two of you, just idle conversation. Pretanther is not one of the voices that you hear.
Do I recognize which voices I hear?
Now I have to think with Joshua. Remember the voices and which they go to.
I mean, I rolled 21. And again, I'm not.
I'll give it to you. You can recognize as one of them is Ella, and the other one would be Nimmer.
Okay, so Ella was the silver dragon,
Silver
and then
and the
the bronze. Okay.
I'm listening intently.
It's nothing related to the council that happened. It is just idle conversation. Because they both have a somewhat similar mindset.
So that's a lot of dragons. Just so many dragons. I didn't listen. If you would have told me like 4 months ago that like number one, I have killed a dragon by now, I probably would have not believed you. But at the same time, I would have been like, of course, yeah, duh. Of course, I killed a dragon. But like, you would have said, hey, you're gonna meet like 6 of them. Like, that's a lot of dragons. I don't even think I did. I don't even think I realized that there were more than like 2 dragons on the face of the planet. Because I mean, like, I don't know. They've always just been kind
We're bound to meet more.
of. DM, I have a question.
I have an answer.
I forgot to write it down. Did I see the dragon in my dream?
Yes.
Was it a? I want to say it was a blue dragon, but I think I'm wrong on
I
that.
believe.
It was blue.
Yep.
Okay, I was right about that. Yeah. I have trinkets from them. I have a little carving from one of them, the artist Errol, and yeah. Remember we tried this already. Okay. It's not gonna like hurt him, right? Oh, yeah. I dig into my little pocket. It's not in the bag because I don't want it to get covered in glitter. And I pull out like a little wooden carving. It's very crude. It definitely looks like a novice did it. I hand it to you.
No, that works too.
technically I had.
Have I met this one?
You met him once.
You met him once for like 5 seconds. He came to the bar the night we were there after I like talked to him a whole bunch, and it was like a very awkward night of like drinking and small talk, and then he left.
Well, just meeting him changes the modifier for the spell.
Yeah.
I've met him, so I feel in the position of relevant, so
You go through and cast the spell, and your eyes just kind of roll back as you can just, or feel your mind just shunted away, and you see an empty field with a hill,
Oh.
no tower.
no tower. You
No
can see a
person.
village
Got
off in
pushed
the
away?
distance.
I'm gonna look out around because I can see within 10 feet of the target. Is there anything that stands out about this field?
It is a field next to a hill, and that is it.
Looking down, anything on the ground?
The ground.
Well, I'll chill in the spell for the duration of the spell.
Yeah, but you can't see him, right?
I can't see
No.
him. So I'm gonna stay in that for 10 minutes to see if there's anything.
Right. So
Do I hear anything? Because I can see and hear it. Hear through the sensor as if I was there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration.
you don't hear anything. Do you hear the sound of like the forest and the hillside? But that's it.
And after 10 minutes, nothing.
Nothing.
And what's up? I'm gonna replay that. I saw a field of grass.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
did not see
what? Oh no. Was he like buried there? Did it look like it was dug?
Did it look dug?
No.
Dude, you kind of had me freaked out for a second. I thought you like went into like a seizure. I saw somebody's eyes roll back like that one time in a fight, and like the guy died. I got a little worried.
My eyes rolling back in my head when I see 50 grass.
Wait, so like down there?
Yeah, I'll just try to like roll my eyes back as I see the field of grass down on the mountain.
That's
Oh
weird.
gosh, field of grass. Oh.
That's so weird. Is that like a thing about your magic, or is it just freaking weirdos? But nothing about him, huh? Just
Field of grass. I sat in the field of grass for 10 minutes.
well,
Yeah, that's what Rue said.
I don't think that's good news, but I guess it's not actively bad news.
At least it wasn't like your son getting tortured or something.
Yeah, that wasn't a fun dream. Um, so you just saw just a field of grass. Well, so I don't think I told you guys yet because I kind of got busy with the whole meeting and the dragon thing, and so I went and saw map person, cartographer, I think. Back in Waterdeep, and I described the location of the tower, and they told me it was potentially in the Hlim Mountains. Are you familiar with that? The Hlim Mountain, Mount Hlim, Hlim,
And you've
Hlim.
heard
It's
of it, but
HLIM. Yeah, he said that's where he guessed it would be. So I don't. Maybe we look there. I have it marked on this map. I have. It's kind of on the way if we keep going down the river. It is. If you keep going down, yeah, Great Peak. Well, the Mount Klim is like the southern part of the mountains, right? So you said,
Yes, it's on the south side of the Great Peaks.
yeah. So it's like it's not accessible by the river necessarily. Yeah, you'd have to go to where the river splits, pretty much, or like just a little bit up of that, and then go around to the other side of the mountain. Is it near? Is it near the like the marsh of Schellenberg or the Forgotten Forest, or is it Schellenberg? Yeah, or is it closer more towards the High Moor side?
He pointed at it closer to the marsh.
Okay. So yeah, we. Nice. But yeah, so I mean, you might check down there if you guys are okay with keeping going past the forest. Well, I'm saying after the forest. I'm not saying. I mean, I want to go now, but I can't just say like, hey, the world's got to wait. You gotta have. Although, been kind of a crappy dad and have a lot of weird thoughts lately about not being a great dad. Going to rescue your adopted son would make me a better dad, I think. You're saying they're scared of me. Yeah, that's what you're saying. It's okay. They're scared of me. It's okay. I get it. Yeah, I punched a dragon to death. Just kidding. I definitely did not get the killing blow on that one. I did not get the killing blow. I did like 4 damage to it.
Twice.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
2 dragons.
Technically, I've ridden 2 dragons. My name is now Joshua Dragon Rider. Just kidding. No, it's not. That would be lame. It's a little presumptuous of me, I think. I don't think the dragons are too fond of me at this point. I mean, as soon as we don't have any more pressing matters, like immediate pressing matters, we've kind of had like no time. Every time we come back, it's like, oh, we gotta do this thing, and I'm like, it's been like 3 weeks, but I just feel like I keep getting dragged away. It's amazing to think that like 3 months ago I was living in the slums. like I have enough money to just like buy half of Greatest. Like I could just straight buy half the city and just be like, you know what, I live here now. The city's mine. No. Dragon Puncher District. That sounds cooler. Yeah. Josh was dumb enough to think that sounds cool. Yeah, totally does. But yeah, it's I finally at least have a lead. It's more than I've had in the last little bit. I feel like, but I'm worried the fact that there's a black dragon down in the woods. Oh, yeah. There's a black dragon down in the woods, and then there's a blue dragon somewhere up near this. Or was it green or blue? I thought it was. Oh, green dragon down in the woods, and then a blue dragon up in wherever my son is being held. So, which means it's 2 dragons guaranteed, not just the same dragon. I was kind of hoping to knock 2 birds out. Yeah, but we still haven't killed all of one of each. How many dragons do you think they have? More than 6? That's a lot. Like seeing 6 dragons in the same room at the same time. Scary. Are you sure? Pretty sure it counts 6. Joshua's confident. All right. But yeah. Well, at least we got 2 dragons so far, right?
You have to.
We have 2, because one of them was just like, yeah, we're cool, and then the one we're traveling with was like, yeah, we're cool. We're already I'm already on your side. No, not ones we killed. No, on our side. That's better than 0. I know that. So that's somewhat comforting. I didn't even know there was this many different dragons. I mean, I thought there was just dragons. And I keep hearing platinum dragon. That's just the one, right? I guess, right? The god one. Cool. Okay. Oh, like the rainbow ones. Okay. Yeah. Rainbow ones. Cool. Okay. I mean, they didn't eat me right away, so that's usually a pretty good sign. Like the white dragon straight up just would have been like, yum. Walked in my lair, let's eat. Yeah. I mean, granted, we shot it in the butt first, so I mean, we didn't make such nice acquaintances with it. We didn't try to. I don't think it would have made a difference. So, weird conversation in there, huh? That so you're not a human? Cool. Huh. Neat. Anyways, what time is it?
Watch after this conversation comes to a close. Morning comes and Bernice approaches you. Goes, right. You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
I haven't been told.
Back home we go, I guess.
All right.
Flicks in your hear. Ding, 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 ding.
Wait, do you want to get it like really deep in there? Let me. No. Hand it to me. Allow me. And I just yeet the sucker.
Bing, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, just one of the dragons. My eye.
Sure. Roll an attack roll just because I'm curious.
Oh no.
Yeah, basically just be a dart.
Yeah, yeet. Oh.
You hit a dragon with the platinum.
I like, like you skip rocks, but you just like do the little wrist flick. Oh, come on, let me take the 27. He didn't say disadvantage.
I was just curious to see if it would hit. It does. She doesn't hit dragon.
I might hit a dragon, but it might not hurt it. Like, it might just be like,
But you chunk it in. Bernice turns back into a dragon and flies you all back. And there, you guys will return to Waterdeep, and we'll take a break because time. And hey, I know it makes you nervous every time I say it. You guys level up again.
wait, what?
Oh my gosh.
What is happening?
I'll take it, but guys, every time we use our fate points, we level up. Just use all of them.
Hey, DM, I have a quick question. What are you doing?
Making sure you guys.
Don't TPK when we fight the next two dragons.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool, neat.
That's not how that works. Fate points allow you to succeed.
Man.
Yeah.
We can go a quarter after the hour. Yeah.
Okay, quarter
Right,
after.
15 after. Eat an
Leveled
apple.
up.
Make good
I've already
decisions.
leveled up.
Eat an apple.